Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. In today's video, we're going to be checking in for week 1 of October's budget. Now, a lot of things have happened, but all in all, it's a fairly reasonable check-in because yes, things have happened, but also things have not happened, if that makes sense. So if you remember, in the last check-in we did, we closed out September. So I've got a couple of expenses that I need to account for this week that technically happened the week before. But anyway, we're here for that anyway. If you remember as well, I had quite a lot of spending money from last week as well. So I'm really excited to tell you how I spent that. I'm also really trying to finish off my 52 envelope challenge as quickly as possible so that I've got my money ready for a December holiday. There's a lot going on in terms of what I want my money to do, but let's have a look and see how I spent this week. In today's video, we are using the October budget booklet, which is an absolute beaut. We have very few monthly ones left in stock, and we have a couple of weekly ones left in stock. But we've also just released November as well. So if you want to see what that looks like, take a look at the video from last Friday because it is a beaut, and look at that savings challenge. How could you not? Today we're also using the free stickers that come with the budget booklet. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at my gorgeous budget sheet and let's see how well last week went. Okay, so we're going to start off in the October calendar, and this is part of the stunning October budget booklet. And we're going to start off, we are checking in from the 2nd to the 8th. So let's get the stickers ready. So on the 2nd, we went to Tesco. We spent like a lot of money. So we spent a lot. So what we ended up doing is we got a bit confused with what was household and what wasn't. So we ended up spending £50 for groceries, £30 for household, and then a little bit Jake paid for on his card because it was like things for him. So we've got £10 left in household and we spent all of everything. So it was really confusing and too confusing to make sense of, but that's basically the damage. On the Monday, the gas and electric bill came out. It was £23, and we have a direct debit for the 1st. Obviously it's on a weekend, but we have a direct debit for £90. So I don't understand that. So make it make sense. I mean, I'm gonna call them and find out what went on, but you know, it's £23. I mean, I suppose that's a good thing, right? And with my spending money, I spent £9.40 at the co-op. It was literal junk. The Tuesday the 4th was a no spend day. Pet insurance came out on the Wednesday and it was $15.92 as expected. The Thursday was a no spend day. I went to Home Bargains on the Friday and I spent £11.50. This is with my own spending money. It was hair dye. And that was a no spend day. So that is basically the whole week done. My next step is to go ahead and check in. So we are literally 2 pages over. Let's go ahead and check in for the first week. So I'm going to start by filling in everything that I know. Okay, so for spending, last week I stuffed £28 because I rolled a 2 on my 20-sided dice, and then I spent £20.90, and I was a bit disappointed with that at the time because I really wanted to stuff into my 52 envelope challenge, but it's my money to spend, so I soon stopped feeling guilty for that, as I should. But anyway, I had £7.10 left over. For groceries, we stuffed 50, and as I said, it was too confusing, so we're going to say that we spent the whole 50 and there's nothing to roll over. For petrol, I stuffed £25 and I was too lazy and didn't need to fill up, so I didn't, so there's £25 there. For household, it was part of the confusion. We didn't stuff anything, but we had £40 to open the month with, and we're saying that we spent £30, which will leave us with 10, which is what we'll roll over to next week. And there was no unbudgeted spends, which is fantastic. So all in all, last week we stuffed £103 and we spent £100.90. And we are only rolling over the £10 from household as per usual. So my next step is to now deal with this change, and I'll let you know how I'm going to be spending all of that. Okay, so there's a lot on this screen, but let's talk about the money. So in petrol, there is 25, and in spending, there is £7.10. So I've got my 52 envelope challenge, so I want to do as many of these as possible. So I think I'm going to try and do the 17. So let me just see what I can break this into. Okay, so there's two 10s. So let's look at this. So 17, I think I can do a 17 envelope. So that is 17 there. And then, oh, I can do quite a lot. I can't do the 16, but I could do the 14. Let me get some change. Okay, so I can do a 14 as well. And then that leaves me with £1.10 for the penny jar. Can I do a £1.10? Yes, I can. Right, let me put that in first. Okay, and I'm going to make these two envelopes so that we can stuff the 17 and the 14. Fantastic. So this is where I'm currently at with my 52 envelope challenge, and I can't believe that I am 2 envelopes away. How much does this come up to? 13 plus 16, £29. Oh, if I roll a 1 on my dice challenge today, I will just put it in. I'll just do it. But now I'm tempting fate because I would like that £29. Okay, so we're here in the budget, and what I like to do is just refer back to my paycheck bill tracker page at the end of every check-in, just to make sure that I'm on track where I need to be. So I'm mainly looking at my bills here just to make sure that they are what they said they are supposed to be. So rent was £550 and car was 121, what was it? 121.67. Bizarre. TV license was £13.37, council tax was £175, pet insurance was £15.92, but gas and electric was supposed to be £90, and it was supposed to come out, here's the first actually, it's supposed to come out on the 23rd. Now, a lot of people have said that Sky is wrong, and I know it's wrong, but it'll be okay. I will make sure that I fix it for November's budget and this budget as well. But yeah, so all in all, we are pretty much on track. I do need to buy cat food soon and vape stuff soon, so I might do that today. But all in all, we are either very pennies over or significantly under, and I am a bit worried about that gas and electric, so I do need to call up about it. But anyway, we are basically done with the booklet. Next thing we need to do is go ahead and stuff our cash for next week. Okay, here we are with the binder, and we are looking at weekly cash. Today we are going to be stuffing groceries, spending and petrol. So let's go ahead and do it. This month my spends are a little bit different because there are different amounts for each week, but normally it's pretty even. But anyway, it is what it is. So groceries is going to get 50, and then we should be left with 100 for the final 2 weeks of the week. So 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Bang on. A new £100, sorry, a new £50 for this week. Be nice if we could afford £100 a week on groceries, but groceries is done, and in the back we have the £10 from household, so that's good to go. Moving over, we have petrol, and we are going to be stuffing £30 for petrol this week. But before we stuff, oh, by the way, there's £30 because we've got one more week of petrol. The final week of the month we are going on holiday So I won't need any petrol. Anyway, £30 is there, but before we stuff it, we're going to go over to my petrol savings challenge. This is my Power Dice Challenge that's available on my Etsy store. When you buy it, you get a 10-sided dice. There's loads of different choices in colour, and there's even a spooky pumpkin option at the moment. But me, I go with the OG. I love a bit of pink. So today what I'll be doing is I will be rolling this, and whatever the number it says, I will be saving out of my petrol money, and then the rest I'll put in my tank. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll. There are no numbers that I need to be worried about, so let's go ahead and see what it is. 8. Fantastic. Oh look, there's £2 in there as well. That worked out really nice. So let's get this £2 out. I'm glad to see these 50s go, because they've been annoying. Oh, see, they're even annoying now. Right, take that out, put the 10 in. That is done, and that gives me £22 to put into my tank, which I will definitely put in. I know I didn't do any petrol last week, but I want to try and build up a fair bit. So that's petrol done. Moving back, let's go over to spending, and spending is here. So spending's a little bit different. So spending, I'm going to give myself £30, and then for next week I have £30, and then for the week after I'm on holiday, so I should have 200. So this should be 230. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, and 30. So that is correct, and that is correct. But before we stuff it, we are moving over to my 1050 dice challenge, which is available on my Etsy store. When you buy this, you get a 20-sided dice, and essentially it works the same as the 10-sided dice challenge. However, the peril is so much higher because it could roll a 20. And we have rolled a 24 times so far, and it has been brutal to me. But last week we rolled a 2, and I was so pleased about it. So let's see what we get. I am hoping for, well, I am and I aren't. So I'd like to get a 1, because then that leaves £29, which means I can finish off the 52 envelope challenge. But I also would not like to do that because I would like spending money. So here's hoping for not a 20, not a 1. But I shouldn't have said that. I have literally tempted fate, haven't I? Let's see what I get this week. 15. Cool. So that's 15 each. That's not bad at all. So let's take out a 5 and put a 20 in. That's not bad. I'm okay with that. 15. So if I look at the 52 envelope challenge, if I want to stuff a envelope this week, I have to only spend £2 because I can't do the 16. So I have a feeling I'm going to spend more than £2. Let's be honest, besties. But let's stuff this. Give myself my 15 for the week. Fantastic. That's all done. Thank you so much for being with me this week. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks so much, besties. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. There are no new patrons since the last video, which is a good thing because we had a lot in the last video. So thank you so much. If you are a patron, if you have been a patron, if you're considering being a patron, if you don't want to be a patron, no matter what, thank you so much for supporting me over on Patreon. It means the literal world to me, so thank you so much. If you would like to become a patron, please take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. And that is all we have for this week. Thank you so much for being with me. I truly hope that you liked the video today, and I can't wait to let you know how I spent my spending money this week. So I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, besties. Bye-bye.